Y'all, you wouldn't believe anything I got to say. Just know, this last video took me a minute because everything died and I had to go get my iPad. So this is being filmed from a completely different device. We will see how it turns out. This is for my iPad Pro. I am coming with y'all with my spring/summer perfume tray. I have them currently sitting in this. It's a little heavy actually. And if you can see, I do have a new scent I got from the Sephora VIB sale. I selected my scent. So what y'all about to get first, you're about to get an unboxing. So this is the Clean Reserve. This is in Skin, the Reserve. And it's supposed to be like one of the natural brands or whatever. I really like the scent, so that's why I ended up choosing it. There's a couple scents from this brand that I do want. So that's me opening it. This is what it looks like. Looks real nice and sleek. And this is, I feel like a lot of the scents from here are skin scents and I like them. I will say that when I have the Sephora set shipped in and the card was actually thrown in the trash, I did contact Sephora's customer service and they were able to order it on their end. So I'm happy because I'm sure there's a way that they keep track of it. Like it shouldn't be that I see people online saying that they can't get their scent because they lost their card. Like they can see when people are ordering free scents. It's not like it's not being tracked. I'm sure they can track it. So anyways, I did get my free scent and I chose Clean Reserve, the Skin brand. So I'll be wearing this one this summer. The next one I have here is also the Sparkling Sugar. I didn't know I had the Sparkling Sugar already. There's one other one. I put this in my cart to purchase, but actually I need to delete it because I have this already. The Sparkling Sugar, one of my favorites. It's super nice. It's very sweet and sugary. I think I already said this is a skin scent. Okay, then the next one I have here is the Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. And this is also a skin scent. It's not like, it doesn't have like a long list of things. It's like one thing and it's like it's called Cetalax or something like that. It's like it's not an actual, it's some scientific makeup that they have. Anyways, this works really nice on my skin. I've been wearing it the last week and people have been complimenting me so much about how good I smell. And I've been mostly wearing this one. So I have this, I have the Bare one, now the Clean Reserve one. And honestly, these skin scents they really are nice with my body chemistry. So I like it. Next perfume I have up here is the Burberry one. And this one is also a sweet scent. I can't pin all the notes, but I have the Burberry, the one in the clear. You can see what it looks like, the clear bottle. That's the one I selected. And this is a new fragrance that I got during the Sephora VIB. I got the set. This is the Carolina Herrera, and this is in blush. It has like a like soft rose powder type smell to it, in my opinion. I have the Floral Street and Wild Vanilla Orchard, and it smells, it leans heavy vanilla on me. It's supposed to be like a vanilla flower, but it's definitely a vanilla. I think it has some oud in it as well. I also selected the Victor & Rolf Flower Bomb Nectar. This, I love this line. I love all of them, really. They're awesome. This one is very strong, florally, like honeysuckle almost. That's how sweet it is. So yeah, this is a very long-lasting perfume on me. And actually, the next one, this Valentino, y'all, let me tell you something. This is tart. It smells tart, not sweet, not sour, but tart. This perfume was one of the first perfumes I've ever worn. When I first started getting into perfumes, about in 2022 is when I first started really getting into perfumes. And this was the first one I got complimented on. It smells amazing and it just really meshes well with my body chemistry. I also like this line, but not all the flankers, to be honest. In fact, I got a little sample set and I don't like almost any of them. That's gonna be coming up. I also have this Valentino Don't Be Shy. Love Don't Be Shy. I have this one and I have Don't Be a Princess, or I'm Not a Princess, something like that. I have two of these. One I bought on its own and one I got kind of similarly to this Clean Reserve when you buy the Sephora set and then you can pick out one of the ones that you want. I think it was the other one that I got, but I really enjoy the Killian. I'm really feeling sweet florals, tartness from this spring, summer, mostly summer, late spring, summer fragrance tray. And the marshmallow sweetness is heavy and it smells it goes well with my body chemistry. So there's a lot of scents here, but depending on your body chemistry, they smell different. And I will say that outside of the Burberry and the Carolina Herrera, which I have recently started wearing. All the other ones I've gotten tons of compliments on. The 2 Clean Reserves, I've worn those a lot. The Valentino, the Love Don't Be Shy, the Victor & Rolf, the Juliet Has a Gun, and the Floral Street. These are ones that I wore last summer and the summer before and gotten tons of compliments on. By the way, another compliment getter is this Beach Walk by Replica, and this smells like a sweet and salty beach, and I get tons of compliments on this during the summer. This is not the bottle that I've been using for the last 2 years, by the way. I got this in a sample pack during one of the sales, but I have like a couple samples that I be using, and some of these are the same for these bigger bottles as well. So as far as, oh, and there's one more scent that I've been getting tons of compliments on recently, and it's this La Vie Est Belle by Lancome. I have this one. I have a couple samples of this. So it looks like it's not used, but I've gone through a couple samples of it already in different sets and when I ordered from Lancome and all that. So I have a couple of these. And I've been getting a lot of compliments. This is a huge compliment getter. In fact, if I say the two, I can't say because usually, currently, let's see, I've worn this one, the Juliet, and I think the Carolina so far this spring, and they have gotten tons of compliments. The Clean Reserve ones, I've pretty much always been wearing those, as well as the Beach Walk, and then the Valentino and the Victor & Rolf. I always get compliments on those no matter the season. I do have I got the sample set with the regular, and then this one, you guys saw me unbox it. This is by Rosie Jane, the Dolce. Very nice, very sweet, yeah, sickly sweet, if I might say so myself. Now, this sample set, this Fleur, the Missing Person, Father Figure, and Vanilla Skin. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I might be the only person in the world that hates Father Figure, as well as I also might be the only person in the world that don't like Fleur. None of them. The vanilla one was I have better vanillas here. The Father Figure, it hurts my stomach to spray it. Yeah. So, and then the Missing Person, or is it the Missing Person? No, the Missing Person hurts my stomach to spray it. Look at that. The Father Figure is actually okay. It's more grassy, which you expect because it has a fig note in it. But it's not my favorite. I don't really like these Father Figure. I mean, Fleur line. I don't like the Fleur line. I know there's a lot of people that do, and I'm actually glad that I got a couple samples. And I've had some other samples along the way, like the mini samples that alluded to me not liking them, but I just needed to get a bigger sample set so I can have it more long lasting instead of like one wear here, one wear there kind of thing. I needed to be a little bit more. I don't like them. And then this is the Valentino set that I got. So I know this one I like already. This is the regular Valentino. I already like this one. And then actually I think it's this green one. Yeah, it's this green one. No, it's both of them. Okay. I'm so happy I got a sample of these because this green one gives me a headache. It is so sweet. This is so sweet, it gives me a headache. This one, it's something about this that is like tart turned. I don't know. It smells sour to me and I don't know why. It also gives me a headache, but not for the same reason. This one doesn't. It gives me a headache because it smells almost like it's turned. This one gives me a headache because it's so strong and it hurts my, like, it gives me indigestion. Anyways, I do have these 6 samples, the Valentinos and the Fleur ones here as my set of samples alongside the Lancome and the By Rosie, because sometimes I just like to grab these. I also have the little mini sets from the last Sephora set. I have those also sitting on my dresser to like just grab a scent whenever I'm feeling like it, because I need to start using all these. I got a ton of little mini samples. Before I buy another full size, I need to go through at least 10 of the minis, okay? Because I have tons of them. So yeah, but anyways, these are my, I'm putting these back. These are my, I say spring, but really it's my summer perfumes. Okay, and I'll take a little video, little picture for y'all so you can see what that looks like. But really this should be like a summer fragrance tray, but I'll put label it like late spring, summer. These are some of my oldies but goodies I've been wearing for the past 2 years, get tons of compliments on them, as well as a handful of like 2 or 3 really new full size ones, and then a couple samples that I've been wearing but not wearing like how I would the full size ones. But anyways, y'all, you get the point. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any of these scents, if there are scents that you would recommend for the summer outside of my trusted ones. So, you know, if it's not Valentino or Juliet Has a Gun or Not a Perfume or Killian, I have a bunch of these Caroline Herrera's. I know some people say they're not as long lasting, but for me, they last, you know, full 8 hours, and they are, I like them. I also like the Clean Reserves. I like all of these. I have some, like I said, some oldies, some trusted that I've worn summer over summer, and I enjoy them, and they're a huge compliment getters. So let me know what you think, and if you have similar fragrances, or the same. Okay, so thank you for watching. Toodles.